Morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Sorry, I almost came in late. I was going through Facebook and checking out things for the day. Now that I'm almost set, I looked at the time and I'm like, oh crap! Good morning, Cruise Nuts. Hi, the girls are us. Are they? I know they're live right now on a different window. I haven't checked them out yet, but I know they are. Anthony Simon, good morning, sir. Good morning, Cruise Nuts. Hey, Denise, how you doing? Hey yo, hey yo. Lo Jones, good morning, sir. Good morning, Chris Nuts, Bone Tire, and Anthony. Scott is also here. Good morning, Quickie crew. Excuse me. And hey, Mike. Mike. What Mike? Who's Mike? Where Mike? I don't see no Mike. Oh, my Mike from Cruz Nuts. Oops. Sorry. I call him Cruz so much that I'm beginning to believe that that is his last name. Anthony at Fun. How you doing, my friend? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wow, this is early for you to be around. Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hello. Mr. John Gaylor is also here. Good morning, guys. Morning, everybody. And I will be happy to tell you that have you guys heard? I know Cheryl's all over Facebook right now. I think she's getting a little desperate. It's only been one day. She's getting a little desperate because of the Wi-Fi and the power. Hey, when there's a storm, things will happen. Things are gonna be rough for a while, and you need to have patience and go with it, and don't be blaming everybody else because it could be worse. So be happy that everything is good. You are in good shape, and nothing bad happened. Which I'm glad. I couldn't sleep last night thinking about them too, and then the kids also there. Finally, I heard from Jeremy like 8 o'clock in the morning. Then by then I knew everything was going to be good. We didn't do the show yesterday, 9 o'clock in the morning. I was waiting for him to hear from him, and then I didn't feel right doing it by myself. So I went ahead and decided to cancel the show from my side, and I knew he wasn't going to be able to make it. Of course, no powers and no internet, anything like that. And then in the afternoon, they're all over the place. It's like wasting gas and whatever battery they have on the cell phones. So wait till I get a hold of Jeremy or sure I'm gonna curse him out. So good morning, everyone. But at least they're okay. So that's the main thing. Screw the rest. Everything else could be fixed. Everything else could be put back in place. Denise, go ahead and no, go ahead and have your breakfast. Don't worry. Me, the only thing I have right now is coffee. I'm getting a delivery at 10 o'clock in the morning. So the earlier deliveries are done by Instacart, and I don't really care for Instacart too much. Um, so either 9 or 10 is Kroger. I'd rather have Kroger bring it because they bring it on a cool truck, and a lot of the stuff they're cool when it gets here. So I'm very happy when I do that. I rather wait and pay Kroger delivery than Instacart. Instacart you gotta get tips and all that, and just too much extra money. So so many different hurricane plus tornado plus storm lives yesterday. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff going on all over the place. Lord Jones. Yeah, Dennis, enjoy your breakfast. I know you had a rough, long night, so go ahead and enjoy your breakfast. At least you're having breakfast. So all I have here is coffee right now. So I'm in the mood to have already. I'm halfway this one, and I know I'm already gonna need another one real fast. Uh, ooh, having shrimp leftovers, enchilada. Ooh. Leon says one guy said check out some of his non-live stuff, including Rabbi Shark swimming in the flooded street in Houston. Bullshit. That is bullshit. Bullshit. That's been around for a while. So Leon, don't believe that. I feel this 2 days ago. I never had one. I never had an enchilada. Just that the name says it itself. Nope. I won't even touch it. Jimmy's also here. Good morning, Jimmy. The astute tourist is also here. Did you get your bike, Mr. Jaime? Buenos días, Jaime. Espero estés bien y cansado y preparado para ir a trabajar. ¿Está bien? Sí, muy, 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 muy. ¿Verdad que sí, John? John, ¿verdad que sí? Sí. The one that should be speaking Spanish here is Captain Controversy here. He should be speaking Espanol. He lives in Arizona. And hello, second language there is Espanol. Good morning, my dear. Good morning. I mean, good evening to you. Thank you very much for coming in. ¿Cómo está? Hopefully everything is good. Very good. Happy to see you here. Thank you. Thank you. Shark Phil. Ooh. No, 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 none of that. I'm trying to work. I haven't bought the bike yet. I'm going to look at it today. All right. You know, mommy's gonna give you a nice booty call. Now, you, my brown, how you doing, my dear? Good morning. Well, you, thank you for coming by and saying hello. Same thing with you guys. It's a cruise live. Good morning, Eddie. Wet and gray here in the UK. Ooh, it might be like that here later today. Oh, my baby's here next to me. I didn't realize it. Hi, Pickles. Hi, baby. She's my little angel. She's always keeping an eye on me. Mama, sweet mama. So good afternoon to you guys. Hopefully your day is going better. And if you're home, please stay home and be safe. No need to be out on the road getting, I was not a fan of the two-wheel cycles. Like I said, back in the 80s, I showed up at home with a katana. I just turned 18. That's my birthday gift I got to myself. Me and my buddy, the guy lives in Orlando. He's a veteran from Iraq. Um, we bought the katanas. We showed up at home. My parents both, as soon as I got to the house, they say, "What is this?" "Oh, I just bought it. Turn around, take it back." This is up in Miami, so I had to put my tail between my legs and take it back. So yeah, going to spend the day with my daughter and her bambino. No, your bambino. It's not her anymore. Grandma took over. That's what we did with our grandkids. Once they were born, they're ours now. Even though we 5 o'clock, we go here. Take it back. We don't want anymore after 5. We clock out. It's time to get them back. So yep, one of those deals. Hey, Antoinette and Bontire from Cruise Live. Thank you, Mr. Peter Fountain, very much. Thank you very much. I have owned motorcycles before. Just been a while. Over the last 35 years, I spent my money on guitars. I think your mom will like that much better. So, hey, I mean, it's just to cruising around and hang out and go like from home to work and stuff like that. I don't see the problem with it. Now the thing is when you take that to go out on the highway and other places, that's when you need to be extremely careful. And those hits are not nice. I know you've seen quite a few. So nice plan, Bone Tire. Yep, definitely a hell of a good plan. Can you play Jingle Bells on the guitar, Jimmy? Hello. I hope so. Well, he better know how to play that stuff in the string. So it's easy. That Jingle Bell stuff is easy anyway. So that's 1 2 B and go. Good morning, everybody. I feel much better than yesterday. Yesterday I was really out of it. I didn't sleep the night before. Like I said, I went to bed about 10, but I couldn't fall asleep thinking about the hurricane. Knowing the strain that was going in, although I knew it was going in a different area, I knew these people were gonna get wet big time. A lot of wind, a lot of pressure around. It seems to me like they've been through a hurricane before, but in a different area, not where you get hit. And even though they didn't get a direct hit, they got plenty of the wave after. And having your first experience at a real thing when it happens, when there's no water, there's nothing, there's no power, that's when it gets real. So yeah, it's a learning lesson for your next one. I've been through 5 major hurricanes myself. I had the experience to be in Orlando. This is when me and Alice were dating back in the 2000s, early 2000s, and we happened to be in Orlando. She was there with her daughter and some family. Her mom. They brought some kid with them from Brooklyn to hang out, and I went up from Miami to see her there, and I spent the night in Orlando with them. And Hurricane Charlie was about to hit Orlando, and I couldn't stay. There was no way that I could stay. I was flying out the next day. I think it was hitting on a Tuesday or Monday. The next day, early in the morning, I was flying out of Fort Lauderdale for work, and I was in Orlando with her. And my company did not know that I was in Orlando, and I could not, no matter what happened, I could not miss a flight. Because how I was gonna explain that I was hanging in Orlando and I missed the flight because I was there. I got stuck there, so I needed to leave that afternoon. So I was able to tell Alice what to do at the hotel when the hurricane hit that night or morning, whenever it was gonna hit, and I left. I must have left like around 8 o'clock at night, 8 or 9. I remember hitting the beeline towards 95, and before the toll plaza, I see a plane landing. I said, "Oh, let me." I had my camera. I didn't have a phone back then with a camera like nowadays. I had a regular camera, so I put on the side of the road to take pictures of the plane's landing. I mean, this is you could tell how dark it is and all that, and you could see the cloud, the circle of cloud that is always when a hurricane is coming. And Eddie, can you give me the hotel for October cruise? I would love to come meet everyone. We're gonna hang out the night before on Sunday evening. We're gonna hang out on Sparksman's Wharf. I believe it's right next to the port. It's like a bunch of um containers. I think they like restaurants, stores, or something like that. That's where we're gonna meet around between 5 and 6. Everybody want everybody to start meeting there. There's plenty of choices to eat, so you could come and eat if you want there. Hang out. I'll be there around 6 p.m. Eastern Sunday evening. That's where we're gonna be at. I'm staying at a Quality Inn, about 15 minutes away from the port. And some other people are staying at the Marriott Plaza, I think it is, or something nearby. I know Cruise Nuts is. They're staying there on Sunday. Um, Tinkerbell should be showing up there about 5 or 6, and most of the people will be popping there. So I have my Eddie Lugo Studios shirt there. Look for this huge guy, almost 7 footer. That's gonna be me. Okay, we'll hang out in there. That's the whole idea. Okay, I get with you Antoinette, and let you know for sure. Okay, give you the address of the hotel and everything. And I give you my number and all that. So, Jones, that's what I thought too. Is a cruise life. It is downgraded to level 1 when it had been a 5. Yes, yeah. Okay, so you're answering. I thought these hurricanes die off when they hit that. No, sometimes. Well, it all depends. They usually do when they go inland big time. Out on the water is like it intensifies the temperature in it. It makes it go faster. So that's why there's so huge. 5 when it was coming. As it hit land in Mexico, in the peninsula, it dropped from a 3 to 2. Then it completely die after that. It became a storm, and then as it got closer to Mexico again, the other part started getting strength again. So it was able to fortify to a Cat 1 to about 80 miles an hour winds, and that's when it hit land. Somehow, being over land is solid ground. It helps it uh, some like it doesn't let it swim the way it should. There's no vapor coming up like from the water. The water has a vapor in that makes it swing even faster. Some weird. That's how I see it too. So yeah, they tend to die, and then within the day they're become a tropical storm, and then eventually start dying up. The winds are gonna carry this storm from Texas towards the East Coast. Isn't that some weird crap? We might get hit ourselves with rain from a storm that is the leftovers. So I call it the leftovers. And I know North Georgia's going to get hit with some of that rain, and then it's going to keep going up. So South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, they're going to get the remaining parts of it like a storm. So, but at least it won't be a hurricane. I'd rather go through a Cat 1 than a 5. Andrew back in '92 when it hit Miami, it was a 5 plus. That thing was so over 200 miles an hour on destruction. I mean, it destroyed so much property in Florida back then in '92. Yeah, things were not under code like they're now, and so a lot of there's cities in Miami that way in the south that never came back. People left there and never went back to rebuild or anything. I love that again. You can still see when you drive from Miami down to Key West. There's areas where you still see lines on the ground where a lot of tornadoes and stuff like that happen. There was a base down in Homestead that even the planes were inside the hangars. They got pulled out and destroyed. You know, $35 million jets flipped on the on their parkways and stuff like that. So it was a lot of loss back then. A lot of people died also because they were not listening. You know, it was funny multiple tornadoes last night. Yep, there you go. See, and that's up in North Texas now. That area, and it's going to be hitting going east. We're 3 hours north of the coast, but Katrina was still a 3 when it came through here. Yep. Uh, Jimmy Bell, Jimmy Bell, Jimmy all the way. I like that as nice ring to it. Oh, yo. Since someone can write a song, yep. They cause tornadoes. Yep. Yes, they do. Yes. There was a tornado in near Galveston yesterday while the hurricane was happening. So and then you got funnel clouds out in the water and all that. It is pretty a sight to see. That's why you have so many idiots out there on the road filming it. So because they want to see everything, and there's no reason to be out there. I mean, this thing picks you up. You're in dipshit. You ain't coming back. So Canada will even get some. We are to expect flooding here. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, even Canada gets hit. When Hurricane Sandy happened in New York, when I was there too, we got hit. The store got hit pretty good. The store sits over the river, over the East River, and the water was so out of it that it came from underneath the building, and there were sections of the floor left it. There was a crack in the back that you could see the river where the baler was at. I mean, we were very careful not to step on that because you never knew that the weight on that baler will drop the floor, and all of us that were back that way, we would have gone with it. So it's such an old building that they had to redo that completely. It is a Target now since Toys R Us closed down there. Now it became a Target. So I'm sure they, fix all that in the reconstruction of that building. It took like 6 months to get it back in shape. Um, Also, the second floor, where used to be the warehouse of the Toys R Us, is the second level for the store, where they have men's and women clothing and all that. Me and Alice got to go there before we left New York and got to see it. And I'm like looking around the walls, going like, "Oh man, there was graffiti here all over the place and stuff like that." It's such a nice remodel that they did there. Made it look extremely nice. So Good morning, Bunny Tire. It's Cruise Live as teachers from Antoinette. Yes, yes, yes. The girls are us are here. Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies. Eddie, how have you heard from Jeremy and Cheryl? Yes, I did yesterday. They're doing okay. Cheryl is desperate because there's no power, no Wi-Fi, so of course she's going desperate over there, blaming Jeremy. I believe that Jeremy made the right decision of staying because it was gonna hit Houston and Dallas after. That's where they were gonna go. Will they be better there than down in Galveston? Probably yes. But that's not my decision. It's up to them. Whatever happened, happened, and they decided to stay. Now they need to learn how to deal with it. I feel this is their first time dealing with a major storm, so they need to learn their ways and be prepared for the next one. I can send in a bunch of stuff, and apparently they did not listen. They were more into going out and do video and views than getting themselves prepared. So maybe they thought it was going to be a 1 day and done. No, this is going to be a while. Galveston got pretty hit pretty rough. There's a lot of power down. I heard in their news yesterday from Houston that it's going to be between 72 and 2 weeks, 72 hours or 2 weeks before they get power again down there in the island. So, but they're good. They're bunking down and they're doing okay. Nothing happened to their property. Nothing happened to them. They do have some shorts out on YouTube from their back pool that they have there, a back lake. There's even supposedly a guy on a boat that they say that they saw, and the boat went down, but apparently the guy disappeared. There's no video of the guy. There's video of the boat in the back, so I haven't seen everything completely. There was a lot of other stuff going on yesterday here, so let's see. Definitely, I think we're gonna hear from them again today, somewhere down the line. So, uh, uh, go live together. I'm going solo today, um, and I'll try to do the best I can on the show for the remaining of the week, and hopefully we'll hear from them again. And I'll let you know, guys know. Or anybody know. Yesterday, I kept getting messages in Facebook that Cheryl said to let me know uh, and that there was no power and stuff. And of course, I know that already. I lived in when you lived in Miami, you learn all these things. So thank you everybody that reached out to let me know. But I got too many messages letting me know. So good morning, Eddie, and everyone in the chat from Sharon and Jackson. 50% of the rain here in South Georgia. On her side, she's always complaining about rain, not enough rain over there. It's always raining on my side. So she should move to my side instead of where she's at. And right now it is 75 and partly sunny here where I'm at. I'm in the Chat Hills area. She's over in the Perry section where the one of the those Bucky's is at. So you need to come up to the more wetter side than get out of there. So who knows? Good morning, Sharon from Low Jones, and good morning, Najuma Brown from Antoinette. Sharon from Cappy. You never know, Scott. You could see and hear guitar in the lounge this week. There you go. Whoop. The girls are, oh, hey, Eddie, always appreciate the information you share. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you guys, one of those that are follow me and give me the great support that you guys give me, like everybody else here. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And I know you are live right now since 5:45 in the morning. So hopefully a few people are checking you out. They are looking for watch hours. Just go over and let it run for a few hours if you guys don't mind. I'll be asking you, ladies, how is your average right now? How much more you need? Um, okay, Christy and Beth from Captain Controversy. Yes, good evening. Thank you very much. We had a guy yesterday. He was completely stuck in the middle of the main highway. I will call the cops when something if I see something like that. So yeah, who knows? Hey, drugs are make you do some crazy stuff. Because we're choosing hey friend from the girls or us. Good morning, everyone. I am back at home, says Mr. Gaylor. Thank you very much, sir. Hopefully, your drive was pretty good today. Bonfire says we have a generator, gas grill, coolers were ready. Yes, very good. I do have a grill, a charcoal grill. We have a cooler and all that. And I don't have a generator. I don't think we need it that bad. But if I ever need to, I definitely be able to grab one. Also, our nephew here has all that stuff, and he has a extra space in his house and everything, plus a water pump and all that. So we be all right. But I've been through like hurricanes before, so I'm already bunker. I mean, Alice, she has no worry when because I'm around. As long as I'm around, yeah, she'll be. They did pretty good when back in Charlie. They did stay at the hotel. They stayed on the hallway of the apartment and in the bathroom. So they were pretty good. The next day, they were able to come out and go around the area to go get something to eat. And a lot of the restaurants and stuff that were back to work the next day. Power was quickly taken care of. It's a tourist area. They have to. It's like in Galveston, the hospital there is going to be the first one getting power back. Then the downtown Galveston is going to get power. Then the around it, So I know where they live, Jeremy and Cheryl, across the water there. There's the Moody Gardens. So that place is going to get power because the animals and all that they have to have power, and the beach area will be taken care of. So I'll give it maybe today, tomorrow. They're probably gonna start getting something coming up. Wi-Fi might be another day or so. So, but we'll see. I think by the end of the week, Jerry Sharp should have power back again already. But they need to learn to be patient. How about batteries and a boombox and power banks for your phones? So a good thing to have too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But always batteries for your flashlight for nighttime. Extra water. I told him to get water in buckets and stuff like that for the toilet in case it didn't flush. But they didn't mention anything about water yesterday, so I'm thinking water is working fine. Um, all of the above, yeah. What you call it? A lot of canned goods and a bottle of water. That's what you gotta have. You gotta have a sustainability. You gotta have a gas stove where you cook your stuff. Or there's no microwave, there's no electric thing, and there's no restaurants around to be delivering your food. That's another thing. They're so used to getting deliveries that it's not the same. If they're out of power, everybody around the neighborhood is around out of power. But who knows? They might end up packing up and going up to either Dallas or Houston and stay with family. So you never know. They might have options. It was not as bad in Houston or Dallas like it happened in Galveston. So we'll see. We'll find out in a few days what they decide to do. Also, I see that Robert Matthews from Australia. Hello, sir. Hello, sir, Mr. Robert. I call him Sir Robert. How you doing? Good afternoon. Thank you for coming over from the Girls Are Us and saying hello. Robert Matthews, if you have a channel, just don't forget to hit the hashtag yo 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 or hashtag ELS. Your link will pop in here, and everybody else could check it out. Same thing with you, girls. Just do hashtag ELS, and the link will pop. Sharon is. I'm seriously thinking about finding a place on my own. Do it. Just do it, my dear. Always keep your gas tank at 50% or above during storm season. We also have 50 extra gallons of gas on hand. Yes, that is a hell of a good advice. Gas pumps will not work. They're electric. Once the power is down, you ain't getting no gas. And everybody going out and running around, taking video and pictures, spending that gas that you have no idea when you're going to get it fixed. So hopefully things will move faster. Being a state, uh, remember they're taking care of Dallas, and that the whole coastline got hit. So it's not just Galveston. I mean, there's other places where storm it got worse. So those main bad areas are gonna get hit first with power and helping out. So it's a patient game now. So it might be a few days. It's definitely gonna be a few days. So learn to be patient. That's all I have to tell you. Be patient. Hope you have enough Tylenol at home, enough candy to help you go with the flow, cookies and chips and all that. Especially then with the three kids. Oh well. So learn. Like I said, this is a learning experience. Uh, don't know what a boombox is. I still got mine from back in the '80s. I still got my boombox. It's a little cassette player. It's about this big, portable thing. It takes four D batteries. So yeah, I still got mine. Yeah, that was my first purchase with a real with my real job that I finally got a paycheck. I went and bought a boombox. We need to keep going for another month. I think Eddie's schedule allowing. All right, pretty cool. If anything, you could take a break on the weekends and then come back on during the week and keep going. Just and after that, remember once you reach your hours, you still gotta make about 4,000 hours, between 3 and 4,000 hours a month. So those slides will come in handy. But then by then you guys should come up once in a while too, and have a you could have a talk. You could be in one of my shows too. It could be one of yours. Get to talk to people and bring guests once in a while, or come up with a game or something. So make it we'll make it interesting. Rory says I have a boombox myself. Yep, I still do. I still got mine. I'm telling you, back in the '80s. I got that. We got the generator after the ice storm a few years ago. Yes, very nice. My brother does have one in Miami. Well, of course, he's 8 hours, not 8, 11 hours away. I'm not going to Miami to go through a hurricane. It's worse than there. Good morning, Tiffany. Hey y'all from Canada Family Live. Also, hello, Debbie from On Deck with CB. Very nice, very nice. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for hanging out, coming over here. Everybody saying good morning to you. On Deck with CB is listening and driving. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sharon says we have a generator, flashlights, extra charges for phone, etc., and extra batteries just in case. Yes. Right now, even though we're in Georgia now, we still got packs of double A's, packs of triple A's. We have four different flashlights. I have a tank full of gas in the shed. The car, I always go and fill it up. If here, as soon as it's about a storm, I'm already filling it up. I'm already buying extra water, packs of water days before. I don't wait till the day before to say, "Oh, is it gonna hit here or not?" No, I got. We drink a lot of bottled water here, so even though if we don't get hit, I'm still prepared. I don't waste no time on that, and I get plenty of canned goods, plenty of Vienna sausage, plenty of crackers, um, tuna, extra stuff that we could always do something to snack and to eat, and we won't nothing bad. We won't be eating the best of it, but at least we'll survive and make the best we can. We also have the grill here. I don't buy any meats or anything like that to keep in the fridge because if the fridge goes dead, if we lose the power of 3 or 4 days, all the stuff has to be thrown away. So no, I don't spend much on meat or anything. I buy a lot of canned goods and stuff that I'm going to use eventually, no matter what. So that's where you prepare yourself. Don't go crazy like they do in Virginia, going buying milk and bread. After 3 days, no power, the other stuff is gonna go bad. So no, don't do that. So you better buy powdered milk and get a gas stove, and you could do all that stuff at home. You could do biscuits and stuff like that, like the old days. So yeah, if it gets that bad, when I lived through Hurricane Georges in Puerto Rico, I uh, I survived because a friend of mine his parents had a bakery, so I was able to eat and have a hot cup of coffee every morning and every afternoon. So I went there and help out and he fed me. This guy fed me and kept me alive. Also, every time I went home, he'll give me a bread or something. They were the only ones in the whole city that in the street around the neighborhood that had ovens and all that working. That place was always packed. But all I did was show up, and he'll see me, and here's the bag. Get out of here, you know. And I had my coffee and stuff to snack, and I was gone. Then I went to Toys R Us and started helping out. We got the store cleaned up and getting ready to business, and it was an interesting learning experience in my youth. I learned with the Andrew first. Then in '96, when that happened, I was able to be more prepared for it. And yeah, so I have to. My neighbors out across the street, they have no idea what they were getting themselves into, and I was able to hang out with them, help out. My aunt next door, help her too. I mean, we did great. So it took about a month and a half to get power back, but we finally got it. So your here is cooler. Just add ice and don't keep opening the door. There you go. There you go. No, not much better than that. But shoulders from boombox. Yeah, yeah, John, carrying them big things. We have a generator. We have stored food, stored gasoline, everything we need for several days. Plus, have the RV if I needed to live in that I could. There you go. Yep, that's a good deal right there. You got a nice bed to stay on if you want to outside the house. So yes, and you can move around, and if it gets really bad, you can move out of there and go stay in another area. So that makes a good thing. I have stored gas too, but not the type anyone wants. Um, Talking about that type of controversy, I just spare some. So if you are ready for it, it's coming your way. That's why so many grew their hair long for petting. Oh my God, you crazy knucklehead. Hi, folks. I have Rhyme Up as business. I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful day. See you out there somewhere on YouTube. Yep. If otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning. I slept good today, so maybe I sleep good tomorrow too. So, but if I do get up early, I'll be checking you out, Jim. I'll be there to curse you out. Baked beans, yes, baked beans is a good thing to have. Although I don't really eat it much because I get the gas that Kathy is giving away, and Alice, she's not the happiest when when I share the well. So especially at night. Said Jimmy at work. Have a super great, wonderful, awesome day at work, Jimmy. See you later. Candy, now you talking, or we say lettuce. Yes, yes, we gotta have plenty of that. Especially right now we have a lot of this mint in here, so I go through at least 2 packs a day just snacking on them. Sugar is my favorite medicine. I mean, when you're bored, no, I just pop in a candy and you feel so much better. Just sit down and close your eyes, relax, because it's not gonna get any quicker than that. So a teaspoon of sugar helps the medicine go down. Yep. Ouch. And yes, please, please, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. When they're rolling blackouts many years back, we had Hood and my house gathered around it to figure this all out. Yep, yep, all of that, and you'll be hanging out with the kids running around on bikes. When we have blackouts, we used to get on our bikes and go riding and stuff. Looking for trouble, getting ourselves in trouble. Hey, traveling Mike, how you doing? Good morning, peeps. Good morning, everybody. In a few minutes, we're gonna go over to CME. They're back today. They were out yesterday. They're back. They're back today. So we'll be rolling over at 8 o'clock over there. Together we travel, Mr. Will. Thank you very much. Good morning, sir. Thank you for popping in. Thanks, Mike, for Mike, the other Mike. And she stole my thunder. She's also here. Good morning, everyone. I'm here for the morning quickie, and it's gone. The morning quick is done. I gotta go make some more in a few minutes. I usually wait till 9, but no, today 8 o'clock. As soon as we go to see me, I'm gonna run to the kitchen and make me another shot. Dollar store have shelf stable milk. Okay, I don't know about dollar store milk, but I don't drink milk now anyway due to my diabetes. So I'm out of that. But we do have plenty of water. We're a little prepared right now, even though there's no really anything coming bad here yet. But you never know. If we're to expect something, I'll be ready. Besides, we live in a high elevation area here, a little hilly area, so I know water will go down, and there's plenty of there's a creek down and all that, and the way the ground is, it'll have to be like at least 20 feet for the house to get hit with water. So that's not gonna happen. Plenty of runouts for the water to get out of here. So hey, Mr. Bob is here too. Good morning. Long time no see. Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, Eddie in the chat. I see that you have a lot of stuff going on your channel, but I haven't seen any set premieres, so that's why I haven't put you on the list. But thank you for saying hello. Good morning. I'm hoping that you and the kids are doing great, and I keep doing your fishing and all that crazy stuff that you do. So you guys want to see some fishing? Go to Anything is Possible. Him and his kid, they do a lot of catfish, and there's another name for that other fish that you cap something. Uh, they get a lot of that stuff. So maybe when I get older and I decide to go fishing, this is the guy I'm gonna hang out with. So hey man, I'm Matthew from Backlash Fisherman. I think they're both in North Carolina. Uh, I'm like 4 hours away, so it's not too bad. Good morning from She Stole My Thunder to Mr. Will and Captain Controversy. Good morning, anything from Low Johns. Is that why pick ran? She smell gas. Yeah, yeah, something like that. 6 weeks without power. Yes, Low Johns. 6 weeks without power. We were the last street to get power back in '96. You could see everybody around the neighborhood. I lived in the valley. You could see everybody around up in the mountains and stuff with power. We did not have it. We were the last street out of the whole city in Maya, West Puerto Rico in '96 to get power. It took a month to get water. It took 6 weeks for us to get power. So yeah, talk about getting used to it. If it happens here, it's nothing. So although when Andrew hit us in Miami, we were without power for one day. Water never went away. Phone service never went away. Back then, landlines, but phones never went away. Just the power for a day, because they shut it down to fix every other place. They're not just gonna keep you running with electric until they're for sure know that they're doing it right. So we keep baked beans in our pantry. That's a great source of protein. Just said we can get Grandma Brown's anymore. Oh, okay. The I hear CME's music, so everybody is over there. Thank you very much. Last video was almost an hour, so I didn't want to do a premiere that long. You could always do a premiere that long. I've done it, so don't worry. Or you could cut it in sections and do multiple episodes. Hi, everybody. CME's on. Let's go over there. Give them a hard time, please, and make sure that things are good. Remember, I don't have any money to bail, so stay out of trouble. Over to CME, okay? See you everybody over there.